The guard, or what remained of him, began to stride toward the edge of the campus, his gait heavy and unnatural. Eris, now little more than a hollowed-out husk, dragged herself after him, her feet scraping against the asphalt. The connection between them was a physical tether, a shimmering, translucent nerve bridge that pulsed with the light stolen from her own life force. She felt the finality of it. The Neuralis was finished with her. She had been the bridge, the incubator, the scout, but she was no longer needed. As they reached the shadow of the dense tree line, the guard stopped. He didn't look back. He simply reached out a hand to a sprawling oak, and the bark parted like hungry lips to receive him. He stepped into the darkness of the trunk, his body dissolving into the wood, his consciousness merging with the vast ancient intelligence of the basin. The tether snapped. Eris collapsed. The sudden silence in her own head was deafening. The violet light was gone, the rhythm in her chest stuttered, and for a moment, her own heartbeat, weak and erratic, returned to her. She crawled to the base of the oak, her lungs burning, her vision blurring as the moon hid behind a cloud. She leaned her back against the rough, cold bark. She was dying. She could feel the cold creep into her extremities as her own nervous system, ravaged and stripped bare, began to fail. But as her head lolled back against the trunk, she felt a soft, rhythmic vibration beneath her shoulder blades. Thump thump. Thump thump. It wasn't her heart. She looked down at her hands one last time. From the dirt beneath the tree, tiny, pale threads were beginning to spiral upward, weaving themselves into the fabric of her skin. The forest hadn't discarded her. As her eyes clouded over with the same milky, bioluminescent moss she had seen in the guard, her final thought wasn't of terror, but of belonging. She was no longer a person, she was the soil. And the forest, satisfied, waited for the next heartbeat to wander into the dark.